Hi guys and dolls, Divine Diva K here, and I am here to two things. Share with you a video about the struggles and things that we go through as small YouTubers to move to the next level. And I wanted to share that. And then second fold, one of the things that I said I wanted to do for YouTube goals was to make sure that I did at least one live a month. I kind of epically failed for January, but I'm trying my best now in February. We are moving at the tail end of February, but in February to do this. So I'm excited, and I am going through with what I said I was going to. So that is what this video is about. It's twofold. And so if you are new to my lives, please let me know, and I'd love to shout you out. And I'm just going to, if you're watching this on the replay, please hit the subscribe button, and then you'll know what my content is. Hey, Miss Lisa, my bestie. You'll know what my content is about, and then click on the bell, because then you will see when I upload. So those are the two things that I'm going to ask you to do on this particular video. So what I'd like to share today, I even wrote it down. See, so that's how serious I am. I'm kind of scripting it. Thank you. I am deep conditioning my hair. I'm using a new deep conditioning cap, which I'm going to do a video on that'll come later on in my feed. But this is new. And so I'm not tied to the wall, which is very nice. So I can condition my hair and not tie myself to the wall. So that I will be talking about that in a later video. But I did decide that I wanted to make sure that I hit specific points, and then anything that you guys, come up with on your own, if you're during the live or in the replay, please post your comments below and I will interact with you. And if you have some ideas, definitely share them, because we want to break this 1K ceiling. I am so close with this channel, and I'm sure some of you are trying to grow your channels, or else you wouldn't be watching this video. So let's go through some things some thoughts I had. I had 3 thoughts, and any thoughts that you may, tons of ideas. Yes, share. I have 3 thoughts that I came up with that might help break past. Yes, a lot of research that will break past that ceiling, and I want to just blow right past it. So one of the things I'm going to talk about is consistency. I have found that by being consistent, by making sure that I upload a specific number of videos a week, I have gained more subscribers, because I guess people can count on getting content from me. So I have been trying to be consistent. And one of the ways that I have done that, quality and consistency, quality, and topic. One of the things that I have found is that by pre-recording, I'm trying to remember who gave me that tip. I think I was looking at Angelica Nyquist. I was watching one of her videos, and she was talking about the fact that she pre-films, or she pre-films a lot. So whenever she sits down, she films several videos. And Lulu, Aging Gorgeously, batch filming. Yep, Lulu, Aging Gorgeously, says, hey, if I sit down, I'm putting the makeup on, which I didn't do today. I'm putting the makeup on, I'm going to film a certain number of videos. So, hey, Gina, how are you? Yes, so you have some backstop, right? Because sometimes I just don't feel like filming, which is what happened in January. Thank you. What happened in January? I just kept putting it off. I just didn't want to go live. I just kept saying, I don't want to go live. I don't want to, I got to do this. I got to do that. That's the cap and no makeup and glasses, because I just said, I don't want to. Oh, no. Oh, no, Gina. I will be praying for your mom. I'll be praying for your mom. I just didn't want to film. And so I talked myself out of filming over and over and over again. And that's why January got through and I didn't film anything. Yep. Hey, Miss Elizabeth. So yeah, so I just didn't film anything. And now, so I have started batch filming. And then, I thought to myself, well, I don't want them to see me in the same shirt all the time. Cause if I'm doing 4 or 5 videos, I, obviously wear the same thing. I'm not changing my clothes. What I started doing was then splicing them in and out from each other so that it doesn't look exactly the same. But if you look at my feed, you'll see several with the same shirt, but they're just placed different places. Yes, I have seen some people who create a background that fits their channel or fits what they're wearing. I think it's Mad Curls. They are very, very big on like whatever product they're, I'm trying to find something, whatever product they're hawking or talking about at a particular time, their background matches, their shirts, their whole aesthetic matches whatever they're trying to talk about, which is quite interesting. No one knows the same. Yeah, but I'm lazy, so I don't want to change my shirt. It's one of the reasons why I'm batching it in the first place. But yes, that's a very good idea. That's an extremely good idea. I also have editing days, so that's all part of the consistency. I film a lot, and then I have, hey, catch it, Lily. I also batch a lot. I mean, I do filming days. So I have my film days, then I have my editing days. And so then because you can schedule your videos, I, film a lot, edit a lot. And then when I edit, I just start throwing them into the slots. I am trying, I don't know if you see this, but I'm trying to do a Monday, Friday schedule where I upload a video 8 o'clock-ish in the morning on Monday and 8 o'clock-ish in the morning on Friday. Yes. Plot your tasks for a week in advance to achieve your goals. Yes. I mean, I'm ashamed, but I did buy a calendar, which is still on January and still hasn't been written in yet. But that is something that I plan on doing, to do that so that I can make sure that I'm on a schedule. Ladessa help me with finding a editing program. I still haven't learned it yet, so I'm still editing on Movie Maker because I don't have anything. I have nothing Apple. I have friends who have Apples. I have nothing Apple, so I'm still doing Movie Maker. I just haven't had the time or the inclination. I've had the time. I just haven't had the inclination to really learn how to splice and do all that thing. Yeah, it takes a while for me to figure out, how to splice the audio and the video, and because I want to do picture in picture and all that fun stuff when people point to things and there's something there. You can't do that in Movie Maker. So I'm still trying to learn how to do that. You're an Apple gal, use iMovie. I think my friend Lisa, my bestie Lisa, she would probably, when she starts doing videos, she will probably use the Apple program. Yeah, see, changing backgrounds. Yeah, but it looks good. I have to say, I do watch people who have backgrounds. So changing backgrounds, if that's your aesthetic, I think that's great. Yes. Oh, I will tell you about a time when I was doing a video and it was so good that one of my viewers caught it. I put up a video. I had my hair, I was doing my hair in my bathroom. And of course I didn't have pants on. I just had a shirt on. And I went to stretch for something, which Miss Lisa Marie Stu 2 says have everything in its place, which is what I should have done. But I went to reach for something and I was in my underwear and I had already uploaded it to YouTube. I don't know how many people saw that one, but she told me, do you realize that your underwear was in that shot? And I was like, no. Yes, the pamphlet diva. So I went in and I of course pulled that video down, spliced out that portion and put it back up. But yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. But from that point on, I always wear pants. Always. Yes, I could have worn spicy underwear, but I don't think I want the entire internet to see my underwear. That's just for me. So consistency, I think, is one point that we will get better and we will get more viewers. I was looking at my statistics, my analytics, and at first, I don't know if I think I was on one of Lulu's lives and we were talking and I was concerned because the majority of my viewers were not subscribers. And I'm like, well, why aren't my subscribers watching my video? Oh, important information. Yep. Yes, that was the only one that I have reloaded. That was the only one I have reloaded. But yes, well, and because I didn't want my underwear showing. But I was concerned because when I was looking at my analytics, my subscribers weren't the main people that were watching my videos. I think 75% of my videos were being watched by non-subscribers. And so I was concerned. But then, Lulu said to me, well, those are the people who turn into subscribers. So you do want the majority of your people who are watching your videos to be people who have never watched you before because they have the potential to become subscribers. So yeah, I do. I mean, and I am very rudimentary in editing my videos. Lily, who are your favorite people to watch to edit your videos? Yes, I did. I did have undies on. Yeah. So yes, a couple of my videos. Yeah. I always wear pants. But yeah. So number 2 is interaction with other mini and micro influencers. So you want to support, I'm looking at my notes, support those who are around you and participate in their conversations, their comments, and their lives. Anyone who does a live, because if you take the time and you get your gumption up to actually get on here live, if somebody comes up that's a micro influencer and you have the time, I would say jump on their live and interact with them. Interact with them, because I find that when I do that, I always gain 1 or 2 new subscribers. Every time I go to a micro influencer who has taken the time to upload a live video and because it takes a lot. You don't know who's going to come in on a live and you don't know where the conversation is going to go. When you're a mature YouTube content creator, sometimes you can't read and you have to bring your glasses on and you can't react as quickly as some of the younger YouTubers might. And so it takes a lot to get on the video live. Yeah. Yes. And Lisa, what in terms of the way I look, I mean, lines and all, I have no makeup on. For me, I just said, look, if I don't do this, it's not going to get done for February. And I just kind of basically force myself to get on live. Yes. Yes, Lily. Yes. Commenting on, I mean, because if they take the time to either be live or they take the time to upload a video, edit it, do all the things that you have to do when you're a content creator, what it takes to upload even just a video. Comment, even if it's, I love, even if you just put a heart emoji, if you want to say something, I'm even more flattered and even more excited. But even if you just put a heart emoji or something that I know that somebody watched the video. I mean, I know by the numbers that somebody watched the video, but that you engaged, that you found what I said interesting. If I helped you in some way, whether it be on a fragrance or a hair product or just my thoughts on something, if you interact, that's what we're looking for, some sort of interaction with our subscribers, with the people that are on. And with lives, you never know when you're going to get a troll. You never know when you're going to get somebody who's going to try to hijack your live or your content. So those are things that are truly, truly important to stay connected, and to when somebody is live that is a micro influencer that you like, to connect, say something, anything. Hi. Just dropped in for a moment. That sort of stuff. It's really, really important that you do that. Also engage with the people who comment on your videos, because I know when I've been on YouTube for, the last video that I did was a small YouTubers tag. I think I've been on for 10 years, and I know there are, I know that there are some YouTubers that I made comment on, and it was like chirp, chirp, chirp. Never did they ever acknowledge the fact that I even said anything. You could do a thumbs up, if nothing else. Now we can do hearts. But then it was just like a thumbs up. It was like, I didn't comment at all. So I was like, okay. So a lot of those people, I don't even watch anymore, because, they never took the time to acknowledge the fact that I commented. And sometimes I can understand that you get so big that you can't write something. You can't type something out to say, to answer or to add on to what the person said. What the person said. But I'm sorry, this is a new cap. And let me tell you, the personal summer that is going on right now is crazy. I put it in the microwave. You have to put it in the microwave for 2 minutes, and it is just killing me here. But I know my hair is going to be conditioned at the end of it, so it's all good. But to take the time to just do something so that the person who took the time to comment to you, bye Lily, took the time to comment to you, knows that you were there. So that's number 2. And I think that the third one for me would be persistence. I want to stay on the game. I've been doing videos for a long time, and I've seen people who have come up, sooner than me. Yes, Elizabeth. Yes, Elizabeth. I definitely try to comment. Yes, I've learned a lot. Just staying in the game, just keep on the grind. Even if you don't feel you're moving and your numbers are moving, just keep doing it, because I know Lou kind of lit the fire on me, underneath me last year this time, because I was at 500 and I have been here like for almost 10 years. And there are people who've come, months ago and they're at thousands and I'm still here and I'm just plodding along. And in over a year, I have gained almost 400, a little over 400 subscribers, and just keep doing the same thing. And I know my bestie Lisa would say I need to change my backdrop and plan a little bit better. And those are things that I'm working on for this year and in the next. I think in the small YouTubers tag. Yes, definitely stay on the grind. In the small YouTubers tag in the next 5 years, one of the things that I want to do is to get editing down, because it does make a difference. When the things pop up, it makes it interesting. I'm going to find a place to actually film. When I get monetized again, part of the reason why I film where I film is because of lighting, only because of lighting. I don't want a ring light. I want to I can't remember the name of the lighting system, but it's a lighting system that has like little things. If anybody on the replay knows what it is, it has like arms that come out so that so you can kind of move the light wherever you want without having to have those big boxes. That's the next thing I want to do, and to get a camera that I can link up to my computer. Because right now, the other thing with my lives is that I have to use my webcam, because the camera that I have is a PowerShot. Oh man, that PowerShot is got to be 15 years old. What I do, my video, it's up in the bedroom. It's charging. I'm charging the battery because I am getting ready to film some videos. I'm working on some hair videos. And so it's old camera. It can't connect to the my computer. I can't use it, use the computer as a monitor, so I can't do that. Can't do any of that. So when I become monetized again, which is my goal for this year, is to be remonetized. I was monetized before. That's what I'm going to be spending the money on. So as I move in that direction, I want to work on getting better background, work on getting better lighting, so I can actually upload anytime. Thank you. Thank you. So persistence, no matter what happens with your subscriber count too. That was the other thing. I was on a live with Just Ann and Courtney KH and Sherry Ward. And one of the things that they were talking about was the fact that you're watching your numbers. I creep up to 962, then I go back to 960, then I go up to 967, and I go back to 965, and then I go up to 70, and then I go back down to 965. And I look at the numbers, but I don't look at the numbers, if that makes sense. I mean, I want to see that I am moving in the right direction, but if I sat there and watched the numbers, I would get very, very discouraged, because overnight, sometimes I get 5 subscribers. I mean, when you think about it, there are millions, maybe billions of people who are watching YouTube at this very moment. And there are millions and millions of people who could see your video at any given moment. Yes, it's like weight loss, definitely like weight loss. You look at that scale and you're like, is it ever going to change? And then, you go down a pound and you go up 2 pounds and you go down to 3 pounds. Yes, definitely like that. There are millions of people that are watching YouTube at this very moment. And you never know when they're going to click on your video and they're going to go, oh, that's interesting. I never thought about wax. I don't even know what waxing is. And then they see your video, or your video comes up on their feed. One of the things about getting their video up on the feed is tags. A lot of people don't do tags. I watch videos a lot of times where there are no tags. Now I have people I've subscribed to, not subscribers, but people I have subscribed to that don't put tags in their videos. Well, if you don't put a tag in your video, how is anybody going to see it? So we really need to go back on some of your older videos. And what I have learned how to do is to put the subject of the video that I'm doing into YouTube and see what comes up, and then look at their videos and see what they've tagged. And when I see what they've tagged, I put those tags in my video. And that moves my video up, and I do see an increase in my the viewer count. Takes a little bit. You're watching, a couple more videos than you probably would have time for, but it does help your videos move up, because if you have a tag, then YouTube pushes your video up into that grouping. So that is something that you can definitely take advantage of if you're not currently doing that. Definitely tag your videos. You will find that just by tagging your videos correctly, you will have more views on your videos. That was one of the things I did last year. I was very, very consistent with tagging my videos. vidIQ has a program where they help you with tags, but YouTube will help you with tags too. You start typing something in, it'll put like the top words for that, what you're starting to type. And if it has something to do with your video, you can click on it and that will push your views up. But vidIQ is free. They do have a pay for service, but they have a free service, which is what I'm currently using. I am going to upgrade to the free service once I get a chance. Yes, please, Elizabeth, because you do some good videos on your waxing and your DeGoss box, I think it's called. Oh, well, thank you so much, Xbox Friend HD. Yes. So those tagging, vidIQ, I think, to me, that was one of the big things that increased my viewership, is by using the free one that they had to offer. And it does give you some things about your analytics. It tells you month over month whether people are watching your videos more or less. Are you going up in subscribership? So that I watch that more than I actually watch my numbers. Yep. I watch that more than I watch my numbers to see, okay, month over month, because it tells you month over month. Is your viewership up month over month, or is it down month over month? And one of the things that I said with the first point, which was consistency, I found as I got more consistent, my viewership went up. So it's almost like people were anticipating the next video, and I'm a very random person, and one day I'm going to probably put something up about personality typing, and I am just very random, and it pains me to be consistent and to have 2 specific days when I try to upload videos. That's so outside of my personality, but I have found that by doing that, my viewership is up, and so that's concrete evidence that in that area of my life, I need to be a little bit more consistent and not as random as I tend to be. And I think that in the point of persistence is not to get discouraged. It's very easy to get discouraged when you're trying to grow your YouTube channel. We're human. We're going to feel that nobody's watching. Nobody cares. I spend all this time editing. I spend all this time learning how to edit. I spend all this time filming, and nobody's watching. Nobody's commenting. It's really easy to get discouraged. But one of the things I've noticed is that it comes in waves. I have some older videos that I put out 5 years ago, and they're like my top videos. I mean, people are still watching them today. I'm gaining subscribers from videos I did years ago. I mean, I haven't done a wig video in forever. And my wig videos, I probably get more new subscribers from those wig videos. I don't know if I'll ever do another wig video because I'm not into wigs anymore. Oh, you upload every day. Yeah, no, that ain't happening. 2 is a lot for me, but that's great because then your people will expect to see something every day, and then Tuesday, they know they're not going to see it, but that will increase your viewership. That will increase your viewership. So anybody that's here, please put a like in. Put a like. That's the other. Oh, I forgot number 4. I'll add a 4th one, which I hadn't been. Engagement, because likes or dislikes, it doesn't make a difference. Yes, you don't. Who wants to see dislikes? And although I do see some dislikes, who wants to see dislikes? Nobody, because you have an ego. But the reality is, in these YouTube streets, it doesn't make a difference. If somebody thumbs you down, it moves your video up. So don't get tied to the fact that somebody did a thumbs down. Hit the thumbs up. Give like and hit thumbs up on any video that you're watching, so that YouTube goes, oh, she's got high engagement. Let's get her videos up on the charts so that more people will see it. See, now Instagram, that's another one that I think that's great if you can do it. I have not. I mean, I'll post a picture here and there on Instagram. Some people have blown up on Instagram and then come to YouTube and brought those people over. I think that is great if you have the ability to do both and do Instagram videos. Instagram, I think on their videos, they don't let you do like a 30-minute video or 20-minute video or whatever. They don't allow you to do that. And you have to do a lot more editing. I'm not really good. Again, I'm not good at editing, so I don't do videos over on Instagram. But as soon as I start to get good at editing, I am going to start doing more on Instagram. I have way more subscribers here on the YouTube platform than Instagram. But if you can meld the 2 of them, whoo, I think you'll be golden. I think you'll be golden if you can do both. I mean, they shut off the automatic to Twitter, so I have to physically upload to Twitter, and I don't go to Twitter very often. So, and maybe there's a big world on Twitter that I'm just missing. But used to be when I uploaded in the YouTube stratosphere, it automatically uploaded to Twitter. It doesn't do that anymore. They disconnected that. Ah, 253 subs. Oh, I mean, it sounds like you have more than one channel, which is good too. Oh, stories. So is stories a picture, or is it if it's not, I know a lot of people do videos on Instagram. So it's just a picture of a stock, not a thumbnail. That's the other ones that I have to learn how to work on, doing thumbnails, consistent thumbnails. And the thumbnails that I do use custom thumbnails from time to time. I think it helps in certain videos, but I have been hearing that they say that if you have your face in a thumbnail, people get used to seeing your face and they'll click on your face. If you have an interesting thumbnail, they'll click on your face. Yeah, they'll click, they'll recognize your face and click on your face if you have an interesting thumbnail. So thumbnails are another one that I have to learn how to do. That's going to happen in this year. Because I have a random life and I am a random person, I have random days off. So the days that I have off are the days that I get a chance to do lives and things like that. So. But yeah, Twitter is not my vibe. Oh, they're super short videos. Okay. And you can add them as the day goes on. So you can show yourself almost like a vlog, like in a progression, I would say. You start the day, you could do one when you start the day, middle of the day check-in. Well, I know that YouTube has done some questionable things. I know that Just Ann, she had her channel demonetized, and I think, and she thought it was because of one. She does a lot of subscription boxes, and so it was one box that she did that she thinks that they demonetized her entire channel because of this one. And I think she only did one box. She didn't even do months of that box. She did one box, and they demonetized her entire channel. So she's working on, I think she has to wait 30 days before she she becomes remonetized. I mean, and she's losing a lot of money because of that. So. Yeah, I don't do Twitter. I didn't get into it when it was in its heyday. 20 seconds or so. I didn't get into it when I think it was in its heyday. Who am I? I mean, they may still be on Twitter, but I'm not interested in, well, I mean, I have a Twitter account. I throw things up. I'll probably throw this video up when it's over. I don't know if I don't know how many people have come over to my YouTube channel from Twitter. So I can't say that it is good or it's fantastic or it's not fantastic. I can't say. Okay. So, yep. So that's what those are the three, or actually three with a bonus, that ideas that I have for trying to break that 1K ceiling. I am very close, and I am looking forward to getting over that, because after getting over that, then it's just a matter of getting the watch time up, which is the next hurdle. I have been making a lot of shorter videos, and a lot of people have told me that I need to make my videos longer, because by making a longer video, when you hit that 1,000, when you get past that 1,000 subscriber level that YouTube has now created, well, a year ago, created that 1,000 subscriber minimum, then you'll get a lot more watch time. Because if you have 1,000 people watching a 40-minute video versus 1,000 people watching a 5-minute video, you're going to get a whole lot more watch time. So that's my next thing. Because for me, I'm like, oh, I don't know if people want to watch that long. For gathering video, yeah, for viewers. That's true. Like I said, at the end of this one, I will be putting it up on Twitter. I have to figure out the whole Instagram thing other than photos. I have seen people link YouTube stream to something else. I think it's Metamorphosis Rocks. I'm subscribed to her too. I know that she does lives where she can move in and out with other people. So she does lives with like 3 people. And so as they talk in and out, and it's on YouTube. So those are things that I have to learn how to do. And it's on YouTube. So she's talking to YouTube, they're talking, and the YouTube people can see the other people that she's streaming with. So those are some things that I'm going to research in doing, because they're people that I would love to do collabs with and have more than one person on at a time. I hope so. It's my desire that I will get there. I'm close. I'm close. And I think my watch time is right up there. So when I hit that thousand subscriber mark, I should get the email from YouTube's, inviting me to become a partner yet again. And at that point, I will definitely be taken off. Hey, Jenny. Oh, thank you so much, Elizabeth. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. That's what I thought. And I mean, in terms of the 12 minutes or 15-minute mark, but the reality is, if you watch people who are monetized, you will see that the length of their videos go up. And the reason why the length of their video goes up is because YouTube, when they monetize, right at the beginning of your video, they put a commercial, skippable, non-skippable. And if your video is 10 minutes or less, I think you only get one video. I mean, you only get one commercial. But if your video is 10 minutes or more, then you can put in more skippable commercials. So, and every time they go, even if they skip, you get a fraction of a payment. But and some of them are ridiculous. There are some people that I won't watch anymore when they became monetized, because they got a little crazy with the commercials. Like a 15-minute video had like 6 skippable commercials. That's not going to be me. So you don't have to worry about that when I become monetized. I'm not doing that. I'll make more videos before I would sit there and subject you to, even if it is skippable, that many commercials. But some people, if you ever watch a video and you're wondering, why is it that there's so many commercials, or I gotta skip, it's because they get paid every time you watch through that. I don't know. Xbox, I don't know. If anybody has an answer for Xbox, or if you're watching on the replay, put in the comments below. I don't know. I'm learning as I go. So I'm throwing these up as I learn things for people who watch me and who are new or small or micro influencers. Xbox wanted to know the best YouTube app to stream on that shows messages while live if YouTube official app is not working. So if you know, put it in the comments below. But yeah, so if you see somebody who has so many, it's because they're trying to get paid on that, and they know that the viewership is higher on, if they know a particular video is going to get a lot of views, they throw a lot of commercials in there. Oh, you're from the UK? Oh my goodness. It's got to be, it's 1 o'clock here, so it's probably early evening there. Xbox, I think it's early evening there, right? I think they go that way later, not earlier. So yeah, so that's one thing that I don't think I'm going to be able to do. Well, on my lives, I'm not using a camera. As I had said a little bit earlier, I have to use my computer, number one, because I have my glasses, but I can't see 7 p.m. Xbox. I can't see what people are writing. So I have my computer screen is large, so I can read without having to use my glasses what people are saying. So I'm using my webcam. Eventually, I do want to use my camera, but I need to get a better camera, because the camera I have is a PowerShot that's 15 years old, and it can't link to a monitor There's no linking, or there's no digital upload or the ability to do that. Yeah, there's no ability to do that. It doesn't have Wi-Fi or any of that stuff. So I have to use my webcam. And so, I mean, it's not as, it's relatively clear, but my videos are clearer than this. So I've seen a playback of this, and you can zoom in, and there's things that you can do that you can't do with your webcam. So I definitely, when I become monetized, that between the lighting, getting new lighting so that I can listen to my bestie Lisa and get better background, and then I can pretty much video anywhere. Right now I'm relegated to a corner where the light comes in well enough that as long as it's daylight, you can pretty much see me. And at night I have a light that's over me. I will be working on that. Oh, it's too low. Good to know. Thank you. Thank you. We look up your chin. So I gotta point it a little bit better. Raise it up. Put something underneath it. Okay, put a book or so underneath it. Yeah, I was looking. Some of the ones that I'm doing in my bathroom, it's on something, so I have to check that. I just put the camera on my on a box, so I just have to raise or lower it. When I do them here, I have I bought this at Best Buy, and I put my camera. Now you can do your phone. I still have not gotten the phone thing down. I know that Lou Aging Gorgeously does all her stuff on the phone. She edits on the phone, and I know you can do picture-in-picture and all that fun stuff on the phone, but I have not gotten to the point of being able to record with my phone. Okay, yep. There are some, my hair videos are the ones that I do in my bathroom, because it's sloppy, it's wet. I can wash my hands in between, like what I'm doing today. I'm filming a hair video. So yes, the longer the video, getting back to the length of the video, the longer the video, once you're monetized, the more commercials you can put in. And so then you can kind of space them out. Because I don't know if any of you watch drama channels, but they tend to put a lot of commercials in. That's why I stopped watching them. Not because I didn't want to hear what they had to say. It was more that I just couldn't take the skip, skippity, skip. I couldn't take it. It's just too much trying to watch the video, because just as you're getting to a good point, commercial. And then they start, and when you get to, I think, a certain level, you can put in ones that are non-skippable. When you first get monetized, I think they're all skippable. And then as you do more, there are less. As your monetization goes up, then I think you can do ones that are not skippable. So then those are even more frustrating when you're really trying to watch a content of somebody, and they're saying something that's really interesting to you, and then they throw one of those commercials in, and you got to sit through I know it's not long. It's probably a 20-second commercial. 20 seconds, not a long time. But when you're in a train of thought and you're watching something, and then all of a sudden now I got to watch something about, a drug that doesn't relate to me. And now I got to sit here for 20 seconds and watch this video because you made it a non-skippable one. So there are times when I'm watching people that I'll just shut off the video. I'll just change to somebody else because I just can't take the amount of commercials. And I do have a video up in my playlist where I talk about that in depth. my frustration with that. Because there are people who I really, really like, and I really like watching them, but I just can't, I can't with the videos, I mean, with the commercials that they have on. So let me see if I can catch up with what's being said. I like to watch lives. I'm still nervous about doing them. I'm doing it because I'm trying to push, you know, like they say, you push past. I'm nervous about doing it. That's one of the reasons why, to be perfectly honest with you, I did it at the time I did it, because most people are out and about and most people are going to watch the replay. So I cheated, but I love to be on lives. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think what I like about lives is it gives you a chance to see who I am unproduced. When you do a live, it's really little production you can do. You can't edit out foibles. You can't, you know, if your mind goes somewhere and you have a senior moment or anything like that, you can't stop that. Now, when I do it on my videos, sometimes, and if you watch some of my videos, sometimes I have a moment where I just can't remember. And sometimes I leave it in, but most times I will splice it out. So, you know, lives, you don't have that choice. Yeah. That's why I do it on such a big screen so that I can see the comments, Jen. It's like doing a reaction video. Yes, Xbox. Yes. Because you have to react. I mean, I'm learning a little bit by having a script. I know what I want to talk about, and so I just want to make sure I hit those points. But then, you know, I never know who's going to be on the live, so I don't know what points people will bring up, and then you have to sometimes corral the wind to bring it back to what you're talking about and what the points that you want to bring across. So lives can be challenging, but I think they're fun because you never know. You never know who's going to be on, and you never know. People get a chance to know you a little bit better and get to see you in your natural habitat. Yes. Live, yes, Jen, I agree with you. It is easier because I'm reading. Now, the only problem is the delay time between when you type and when I see it. That, you know, that's sometimes somewhat frustrating because, you know, I'm answering something and then I go off on a tangent, which I tend to do. And then it's like, oh, then you answer something. And so, yes, it is easier than looking into a camera and talking to yourself. I know that when I'm looking into this camera, I'm talking to people and that they're going to react to what I say. What am I doing to my hair today? Today I am trying a Soultanicals Master Detox. I've never tried it before. I put some hand cream on because it did. I'm afraid it's going to dry out my hair, but it says to put it on you put it on your hair and then you put a heat cap on, and so it's supposed to detoxify and make your curls pop. So I'm going to do a video on it, so you'll get to see what it is. And I also bought this cap, which is new. It is a heat cap that you put in the microwave so that when you're processing your hair, you're not tied to the outlet. I have a heat cap that I could put on that I can put on in the outlet. So. Oh, bye, Lisa. I will talk to you soon. Oh. How did you like the rice water? I've heard a lot of conflicting ideas about rice water and curls. It's a lot of protein. And I am low porosity protein. I wouldn't say I'm protein sensitive, but I don't want to put a lot of protein in my hair because most of the products that are out there have protein in it. So you liked it? Yeah, this is supposed to, I find, I don't know if you've ever used the Shea Moisture Purification Mask, not the one they have on the market now, but it was on the market probably 5 years ago, because Shea Moisture is notorious for changing the ingredients, and that purification mask was excellent. So I'm hoping that it had clay in it. That one I think had Rasul clay, might have had bentonite clay. And when you put that on your hair and then you wash it off, your curls just bounce. And without protein. I mean, they just, it takes any buildup that you may have out and just protein. Oh, so you're doing it through Xbox. Okay. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So that's what I have on my hair. So it's kind of like almost 2 videos in one, because I'm going to be I'm recording a video about this and the efficacy of this. And then I'm also recording a video on the product itself. So that's what we were talking about at the beginning of the video in terms of pre-filming. So you don't wash, you only condition. This would be a detox, so I would say it would be more along the lines of maybe a wash. That's true. If your curls are, if the products that you put in, I don't know if you use gels or butters or anything like that, I don't even know what the temperature is today. I can see the icicles on the window. It's probably in the 20s, maybe less. But it's supposed to snow. We have below 0 weather here, so I can't go out, and I don't wear hats. So I have to put butters and things on my hair in order for me to, in order for my hair to survive the winter. So I put on a lot of, I layer a lot of stuff on my hair, so I have to detox every once in a while. But if you live in a climate where you don't use butters or gels or any kind of curling aids, you probably don't need to detox. I live in Minnesota. So we have below 0. And we've been as cold as 40 below. Oh, and you might need a detox every once in a while. Once a quarter, twice a year. It just gets it makes sure that everything gets off, because cold washing doesn't necessarily get everything out of your hair. And I don't use silicones, but if you use anything with a silicone, you need a detox every once in a while. I saw that. We got a lot of pictures here about people in Arizona with snow. We just laugh. We know it probably stops everything in Arizona, but in Minnesota, what you got was nothing. 16 degrees in UK. Yeah. Oh yeah. But then again, you guys probably don't have anybody that can move the snow if it accumulates. There's no, here, it snows. Was it a week ago? A week? Was it a week ago or just this week? We got like 7 to 10 inches. And people still went to work. It was like you weren't getting out of work early. This is life. Oh, that's good. That's good. But you got a chance. I'm sure the kids got a chance to see snow, because you probably don't see it very often. So it's probably very freaky. But here, it's like, this is a fact of life. Xbox, did you have snow? 16 degrees. I would think that that's snow worthy. Oh, -9 degrees last month. Yeah. See, and when it's like -20, -30, it's too cold to snow. So when the temperature starts moving up, that's when we know we're going to have snow. Ah. Yeah, I mean, I've had this on for an hour now and it is still hot. It is still hot. So I'm like, okay, this is it's gonna be interesting when I take this off to see what happens with my hair. We'll see. Yeah, it is just wrong. But I don't know if you've seen those videos where someone takes, I used to do it with my son. You take boiling water, you put water in a microwave and you put it on for a minute and then you run outside and you throw the water and it turns into snow. It's really interesting. Kids love it. Yeah, well, in Minnesota, it's just normal weather. I mean, when you go to Chicago and places like that, they call it polar vortex. But here, it's just regular, schmegular, a little bit snowier than normal or every year. But we have years when we have this much snow. I mean, I've lived here 20 some odd years. And I mean, there are years when there's not a lot of snow, and then there's years when there is some snow. Right now, the snow where they've plowed up is probably over 5 feet. My porch is covered in snow. But also, Chicago talks about it and I mean, they're the Windy City, and they get cold. So does Ohio and other places. Oh, no, we don't want any. We don't want any. We'll send some to Arizona or any other place that wants snow. But we have enough. And as I said, when I look up and I look out the window, that I've got lots of what are those called? Icicles. I mean, on coming down from my roof. So, well, I have been on for an hour, which is a long time for me. Snow daggers, yes, yes, yes. I have been on for an hour, so I will do it again next month. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about, but I think I might do a small YouTubers forum again next month. I can't guarantee you what day I will do it. I will try to get more consistent with it, but but I will do it again. And as we said, our point number 1 was consistency. Yes, yes. Our point 1 was consistency. Point 2 was interaction. Point 3 was persistence. And I forgot I added but you have to watch the video to find out what the 4th one was. So if you've watched this video to the end, I know you like my content. So click the subscribe button below and the bell so you know when I upload a video. One last read. If you grew the news, it's not an apocalypse. Not apocalypse. And I will see you guys in my next video.